welcome back to Dimensional Soul Healing with your host, Gracen. Today, I'm going to update you guys before we get deep into this episode. I'm super excited about today's conversation. We're going to go over Scorpio season, perception versus truth, and shifting into your next highest vibrational dynamics. First things first, if you are new to this podcast channel, welcome. I'm so excited that you are here. Get ready to have your mind blown because we go into really, really conscious expanding topics every week. I always like to talk about something different and something new to help shine light on a unique perspective maybe you haven't thought of before, and maybe dig deep into your soul just to waken you up a little bit and help remind you of who you really are. Okay, are you new to the awakening? I have this wonderful program. It is called Enlighten Your Mind's program. It is meant to transform your consciousness to the next level. So whether you are new to the awakening or you're a veteran and you've been doing some inner work for quite some time now and you're kind of like feeling a little bit lost, you don't know where you really want to start or where to begin, I have cultivated this unique program to shift your consciousness from the 3D, even the 4D, even the fifth dimensional frequency consciousness into higher levels of consciousness, like I'm talking 11th, 12th, and higher dimensional consciousness, okay? So this program is designed to evolve your mindset with new knowledge and techniques to help you excel on your own journey. This program is a catalyst for anyone looking for a deeper connection to the divine and themselves. My goal and my intention with this program is to empower and assist you in taking you to the next level, okay? So this program will shift your consciousness into an expanded state of being so that you can start living a more soul-aligned life, aka your best life. So if that is something that interests you, be sure to check out my website, www.zenwithgracen.com. I tend to run specials on that program, usually twice a year, so semi-annually. I'm feeling aligned to do this program for about $111 in December, for the whole month of December, as a way to give back to humanity. Other than that, the program runs around $300, I believe. So not too crazy for a normal price. But if you are interested in getting that discounted price, be sure to check it out December 1st through December 31st of 2023. Okay? All right. And then next thing is I have a sexual trauma healing course. Okay? This course is designed to, first of all, it presents new healing techniques to help you heal your relationship with your sex life, yourself, your erotic self, and the divine erotic aspect of source energy. So as a luminary, I teach you how to summon powerful forces to ignite some much needed deep healing. So get ready and prepare to evolve your consciousness and receive the most unbelievable insight, okay? This sexual trauma healing course runs about $88. So it's pretty solid price. There are over, I believe, 15 sections in this course. So it's very thorough, very detailed. I have designed that to get down to the absolute nitty gritty. Okay. So we dive deep into unlearning and dissolving a lot of programmings that you absorb from this lifetime, past lifetimes, really healing the inner child, especially if you experience some sexual abuse in this lifetime. Especially around the age of 6 or, in young adolescenthood. It is a really, really incredible healing course. And all I have to say is you're going to love it. Personally, as a part of my healing journey, I had a blocked memory and I did not know I went through sexual trauma in childhood until I did some inner child healing on myself, and it was very, very intense. I'm going to get really vulnerable with you guys. So I held in this trauma within my body. I'm 26 now, so I held this trauma in for about 20 years of my life, like just living life. I had no idea that I went through that in childhood until I connected with my inner child on a deeper level. So it was really intense. And if you guys really need assistance on this kind of healing, I really, really, really highly recommend this course. And if you feel called to do some one-on-one personal sessions, because this is very sensitive and vulnerable and not really, I want to say it's not super easy for everyone to go through alone. So just know that you're not alone. And if you need somebody, a pillar, or, a safe space to help navigate this healing, I'm totally here. Feel free to email me or text me, reach out directly through my website. That's the best way to contact me. And we can get you scheduled for a session, and I can also help navigate this course with you as well. And we can do like a one-on-one Zoom meeting if that resonates with you. Okay, and then last but not least, I have a financial wound healing course coming out this December. I'm super excited. It's going to help heal your deepest financial wounds, your blocks. All of y'all who know me know that I go down to the deepest of the deepest levels. So yeah, if you are looking for, some navigation and some direction with financial freedom in your life, you're tired of working your 9-to-5 job in the matrix, you're looking to expand your consciousness and access and tap into financial abundance and freedom, look no further, because this course is going to be so incredible. Like, y'all, I'm pretty sure I have like 20 to 25 sections in this course already. So it is currently November 12th. So let's see. I believe that is 2 weeks from now. It will be launched and live and ready to go. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's going to change your lives. Okay. Anyways, let's get straight into the episode. Also, one more thing before we get into the episode. So for those of you who are not familiar with the website and the course setup, all you have to do is go directly to my website at www.zenwithgracen.com and go ahead and sign up for a free account. That way, all of the courses that you take, it is tracked in progress and you can continue at your own pace. Nothing is lost. Everything is saved. I don't believe you can just freely access the course as a guest. Like, you do have to sign up as a member on the website, but it's totally free. I don't spam you with emails. And I feel like I had to say that before we get into the episode. Okay, so let's do this. Scorpio season. The energy has been intense the past 2 weeks. I don't know about you guys, but oh my God. My psychic abilities have been leveling up. I have been going to the next level with tapping into the non-physical, connecting with that, the other side and everything, energies on the other side. And I just want to say the theme of Scorpio season so far, I feel like for this particular Scorpio season, is all that is hidden will be revealed. Okay. And yeah, like I have been going through the most unexpected events the past couple of weeks. Like, it has been crazy. So much collapse, so much transformation, so much truth being revealed. There was a big lesson. There was a big karmic lesson that I learned very recently, which was not going against my intuition and not doubting myself and really trusting what I pick up on, what I sense. And yeah, I just learned this lesson the hard way. And sometimes that's the way to go. So sometimes that's the way it sinks in, So yeah, I really learned to trust my intuition about people and really not deny myself. And I feel like because I have such a big heart and I'm such a sensitive empath that I really, truly, easily see the best in everybody. It is part of my abilities, actually, in my energy. I can literally see directly what people need to fix in order for them to start living their best lives. It's like I can look at people and know exactly the solution to their problems, like for the most part, for the majority of people. And then when it comes to myself, it's like I have my own lessons, and then that's where other people come in to like help me. So there's this like equal giving and receiving energy, It's like I can't just like know all of the answers sometimes as much as I want to, but yeah, it's just so funny how that works out. But anyways, yes. So if you have been going through some rocky energy with your work dynamic, your living situation, your financial situation, your relationships, your friendships, etc., just know that everything that is coming to the surface now is happening for a reason, because it is very pertinent to both parties involved, to all parties involved. And yeah, I feel like there's so much timeline shifting, like splitting of realities going on right now. Like, it's really crazy. It's really like mind bending to process all of it. It's like I'm still getting my mind wrapped around all this energy. But yeah, I just want to say that everything that has been sitting in the darkness and that is coming to the light, that is having light shed on it at the moment, just know that there are so many unique perceptions to the truth that is being revealed. Depending on where you're at in your consciousness level, depending on if you're still operating in survival mode or authentic self mode is what I call it, your perception of things are going to be very different than other people's. And I feel like it's really important that we don't invalidate other people's realities and their truths, because some people are only going to see what they can see, and that's it, because of where they're at in their own journey. And unfortunately, when you are doing a lot of inner work constantly and your consciousness is just constantly expanding, you are getting more sensitive to stuff, so you have a higher understanding of the things that are playing out, and you just have your own unique perceptions, right? Like, it doesn't mean that you're above or below somebody. It just means that you have more access and you are more sensitive to the bigger picture than the other person is. And so just know that there are different layers to all kinds of truths. And it's really important that we really observe, like at a neutral level, and honor all the truths involved, because everything is really valid at the end of the day, right? So, but it's really important that you validate your own feelings, right? So, for example, if you are going through a situation where one person in the party is perceiving the situation one way and you're perceiving it another way, it just means that that other person is meant to go another direction and you are meant to go a different direction, and you guys are no longer in alignment for whatever reason, for whatever purpose, for whatever higher purpose. And it's really important that, you validate and honor your own feelings, and the other person does the same as well, because it's just really important, to say, you know what, I'm going to disconnect from this person, this individual, their energy, and really honor my own truths, honor my own boundaries, honor my own perspective, because my feelings are valid and my perspective is valid. And so, I feel like that's really healthy and important to do. And I feel like not a lot of people talk about that. And, if this connection that you have with this person is organic and it's meant to play out in the future, then it will come back in alignment. And if not, then it wasn't meant to be, and that's okay. So, I just wanted to talk about that. And also, I want to shift into how you guys can start shifting into your next highest vibrational dynamics, okay? Now, I just want to forewarn you that these words, these mantras are very powerful. And so what you say, and so it is, right? So your words are like spells. So anytime you're singing happy birthday, anytime you're speaking about yourself positively or negatively, you are spelling, okay? Words are you are literally casting spells with your words. That is why it is so important that you really work on having pure intentions and not negative intentions with others, because what you say is very powerful, and because the universe is just one big mirror, what you speak out is going to come directly back to you. So be very careful. So with that being said, when you say these mantras, be aware that this can play out in a way that you don't like it. Like, your ego can't freaking stand it. Your ego likes to play it safe. It likes to keep you comfortable. It likes to keep you in a safe zone. It does not like chaos. It does not like danger, perceived danger. It does not like anything that threatens comfortability, okay? There's this great book called Ego is the Enemy. I haven't started reading it yet, but I felt called to recommend that book just now. So yeah, if you guys are interested in adding in a new book to your reading collection, check out Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. I've briefly read the back of it, and it's just really interesting. And I feel like it helps us separate that egoical dinging versus like our soulful guidance, if that makes sense. Like our soul will be like, hey, go this way. And your ego goes, no, that's scary. That's terrifying. So yeah, just know that, actually I did a podcast episode on talking about egoical and soulful desires and wants. Definitely go check that out if you want to dive deeper into that dynamic. But anyways, back to the shifts. So yeah, this can play out really ugly, and just know that in the moment when the collapse is happening, try to, first of all, you have to give yourself permission to feel the feelings, the emotions that are going to come with the collapse, right? Like sometimes we have to grieve, sometimes we have to be angry, sometimes we have to be sad, sometimes we have to be depressed, right? Like there's so many different ways emotionally that collapse can play out. And so just be gentle with yourself, like show grace with yourself. And then after all that's said and done, personally what I like to do is when I go through something really traumatic and intense, I like to do like a burning letter to release the energy. Like, so when you're thinking, like you have like these thoughts and emotions that are still replaying in your mind, right? Like, cause you just cannot let it go. Take that energy out of the 4th dimension frequency and put it on paper, move it to the 3rd dimension frequency and burn it and like literally transmute that energy. It is a very powerful practice. And it helps you get like clear-headed, helps you empty your mind a little bit, clear your mind, neutralize that energy out so you're in a more focused, present state. And then when you're in a stiller state of being, like the stillness energy, gosh, I feel like so much incredible stuff starts happening for you because you're just at such a neutral standpoint that it's like everything is just more accessible, like to come and flow to you, like opportunities, money, financial abundance, right? Like everything that you are truly desiring is just like at a better energetic level for you to be receiving it. So anyways, I want to give you guys some mantras to help you shift into your next highest vibrational dynamic, okay? Because, right, like these are something you can repeat all the way up until you actually hit where your soul desires to be. So, for example, let's take work, okay? So say that you are working in a really toxic work environment. You could be in a restaurant with a boss who has a superiority complex. There we go. And the other people, the other figures in the restaurant also have that same godlike complex because they're really deep down insecure about themselves. They don't feel like they're enough. They don't feel worthy. And so they project that out of their energy to make up for this false sense of lack that they're feeling, if that makes sense. So anyway, if that is you and you're working in that kind of situation, you can say a mantra such as, I am ready to collapse what no longer serves me in my current work dynamic, and I am now ready to shift into my next highest vibrational work dynamic. So, for example, if your soul absolutely desires to be an entrepreneur, like you are definitely meant to have your own successful running business, whether you're making 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, doesn't really matter, because everyone's soul's journey perceives success very differently. Like one soul who's making 6 figures could be so freaking happy for the rest of their life, and another one could be like, I need to be like a multimillionaire in order to like function, you know? So it all just depends. And so yeah, just be aware that when you say this mantra, this could play out with major chaos, drama, explosions, arguments, getting fired, right? Like, be aware of how this goes down because you will know if it's in alignment for you or not, right? So if you make this statement and you're at your current job, nothing happens and things start to get better, you know that you are in the right place at the right time. You say this mantra and shit starts going down, you will know that that place no longer serves you anymore. And you are actually ready to move on to the next step in your life, right? And it's really important not to hold any expectation or attachment to how that next level manifests out, because you just never know, right? Like sometimes you could transition and DoorDash for a couple of days, or do Lyft for a couple of days, or Uber, whatever it is. Some people do, like to have that autonomy and to work for themselves. And then all of a sudden, 3 days later, you make a delivery to somebody's house, or you connect with somebody by giving them a ride home from a dealership, and lo and behold, they're like a CEO. You strike up a conversation, and boom, you have officially networked with somebody who is literally, they have the capacity to take you to your next tax bracket. And all of a sudden, you're like escaping the 9-to-5 matrix dynamic. And then you're like, holy crap, I cannot believe I said this, and now it's literally playing out. Like, oh my gosh. And then all of a sudden you start living a different kind of life and a different lifestyle. And then now you are now closer to your soul desired life. And then you get to smile back in a couple years and go, wow, I'm like financially free. Like, I never thought this would happen to me. Like, what did I do to deserve this? Like, this is crazy. So yeah, these mantras are very powerful, and you can use these repeatedly through your journey, through your life, until you make your final shifts into where your soul actually desires to be. So you can say, I am ready to collapse my current living situation that is no longer serving me, and I am now ready to shift into the living situation that is my highest vibrational dynamic, okay? You can do this for your financial situation, your relationships, your friendships, etc., okay? Be creative and don't be scared. Don't be scared. Be courageous, right? Like, you know, when you reach your personal threshold of like, okay, you know what? I've had enough. I'm done. I'm over the edge. Like, something's got to give. I'm ready to shift, and just be open. Don't block yourself. Don't dismiss anything. Always try new things, be adventurous. That's what I love about my Sagittarius energy. It's like so natural for me to be adventurous and try new things. Like, thank God, right? And yeah, one of the things I really want to talk about with this is don't be afraid to make mistakes, because your mistakes are what literally shapes and it helps you evolve into your best, highest self, okay? Nobody, and I mean nobody in their life, gets to the perfect lifestyle through perfection. It doesn't exist. All of those successful people that you see on TikTok or Instagram or wherever, right? Like, they're just spending all this FU money on dumb stuff, right? Like, we perceive as dumb stuff. And you're just like, wow, like, if I had that money, like, I would be, traveling, or I'd be doing this with that kind of money, right? All of those people that are living that kind of lifestyle right now, all of those souls have already gone through the karmic lessons of financial discipline, of financial responsibility, of having to lose all of their money. They lose it all just to gain it all back times 10, right? Like, I'm telling you, those souls have already gone through that karmic energy. And so something really cool that I learned from one of my favorite psychic healers is there is an iCloud, this iCloud of energy around the planet. I'm pretty sure it's in the 5th dimensional frequency. But yeah, anybody can tap into it anytime, and you can literally, in meditation, drop into a trance and download into your heart chakra, okay? You can use your heart chakra as like a portal for downloading information. I have seen my heart chakra out of my body. It's literally a golden light portal, and you can literally use it to download information. You can either connect to the iCloud around the planet in the 5th dimension frequency, or you can connect with your highest self, like your future self version, and download information from your highest vibrational timelines, which is a trip. I've done that. Super cool. It has totally shifted my life very quickly. I recommend that route because that has just worked the best for me. But anyways, yeah, you can actually download whatever information it is that you desire, right? Like, if you're trying to access information on, okay, how do I freaking master financial discipline? I really want to learn that lesson. I want to learn that karmic lesson, okay? And then all of a sudden you scroll on TikTok and you run into this TikTok creator who literally teaches you how to access financial freedom. He teaches you how to invest, how to budget your money, how to be responsible, right? And then you go to your bank and you go to get a check register. You start documenting what's going in and out of your bank at all times. Like, you have full conscious awareness to your money of what's going in and what's coming out. And just so you are aware, money is a consciousness, right? Like, so what do you need to do in order to expand your consciousness? Bring awareness to it, y'all. It's really that simple, and it's a little deep, but that is what I am here to help you guys do, which is help you navigate all that energy and all of that stuff. So, yeah. And I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to talk about today, really. I didn't want to go too into depth with this kind of stuff, just to give you guys a little bit of some thinking to do for your week. And yeah. Anyways, so just to recap on those courses that I discussed earlier, keep an eye out for the financial wound healing course coming December 1st, and just 2 weeks from now. My sexual trauma healing course is already active. It is $88 on my website. My Enlighten Your Minds program is currently $300, but it will be discounted at $111 starting December 1st, and that will only run for about a month discounted, and then it will go back up to its original price. And so, yeah, keep an eye out for those courses, guys. Make sure to go to my website, sign up to become a free member. Like I said, I'm not going to spam you with crazy email marketing emails or anything like that. And that way you can actually keep track and keep progress of your courses and take your time. And there is a safe container that is contained on my website. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your week. Happy Sunday. I believe Thanksgiving is next week. So if you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy early Thanksgiving. Personally, I have my own opinions and beliefs about Thanksgiving and the energy of it. I don't particularly like to celebrate the original roots of Thanksgiving. I feel like that is a great day to do energy healing for the planet and for Gaia. And if you have any kind of Native American ancestors, to do some extra ancestral healing, that is a great day to do that. And then you can do like a little food ritual and just make it a higher vibrational experience, right? And do kind of like a feast in honor of them, and like invite your angelic team, Archangel Michael, I don't know, whatever you want to do, and just like feast in their honor, you know, instead of like celebrating the genocide and all of that. So yeah, anyways, I love to raise the vibration of holidays. I feel like that's so important. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Good luck with navigating the Scorpio season. Keep an eye out for lots of stuff to come. I feel like it's going to be a crazy ride up until Sagittarius season. So yeah, make sure to journal and do those mantras when you feel called and ready. It is going to be very powerful, very life-altering, very shifting. So I wish you guys the best. You all deserve it all. You all deserve to live your best freaking life. I love you so much, and I'm always here for you guys. Be sure to reach out directly through my website if you guys have any questions, and make sure to leave this podcast a 5-star review. That way we can work with the algorithm of Apple and Spotify. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you. Have an amazing rest of your week. Bye for now.